This week on WestfordCAT News, MCAS testing won't take place this spring. The Board of Health took a vote on face coverings.
All residents are strongly advised to wear face coverings in all public buildings.
And the Select Board voted to support the purchase of another 10% of renewable energy. Stay tuned. WestfordCAT News is next. I'm Joyce Polino-Crane, News Director for WestfordCAT. Assistant Superintendent Carrie Cleary announced on April 13th that the Commissioner of Education, Jeff Riley, received a waiver from the federal government permitting the cancellation of MCAS testing this spring. Here's Cleary.
On Friday, in light of this health crisis, Jeff Riley had shared a message with superintendents and assistant superintendents that he's the Massachusetts Commissioner of Education, that he had requested and received a waiver from the federal government and in regards to MCAS testing. So as a result, he's officially canceled this spring's MCAS test for all grades who take MCAS, grades 3 through 10. We expected that to happen, but there were some loopholes that he had to identify and figure out in order to make that official. As of right now, we are planning on coming back May 4th, knowing that that could change. This is probably one of the reasons that drove him in the direction of just canceling the MCAS altogether.
To watch the entire school committee meeting on demand, visit westfordcat.org. The Board of Health voted unanimously on April 14th to strongly advise residents to wear face coverings under certain circumstances. Here's Health Director Jeffrey Stevens presenting the resolution.
All residents are strongly advised to wear face coverings in all public buildings. Any essential business that's open to the public, all employees are strongly recommended to wear masks or face coverings. I'm going to try not to use the word masks because that does indicate
Confusing.
face coverings in any business open to the public. And I would recommend that any resident entering or exiting a commercial building or complex should have a mask on.
To watch the entire Board of Health meeting on demand, visit westfordcat.org. The Select Board voted unanimously on April 14th to authorize Town Manager Jody Ross to participate in an upcoming bid solicitation process that would secure a renewable energy contract for the town. According to Assistant Town Manager Eric Heidemann, the current contract meets the state's minimum requirements of 16%. Select Board members voted to support another 10% as the default rate for the town. The upcoming bidding process will be managed by Good Energy, LLC of New York. Here's Heidemann.
Yeah, so really basically our contract with Public Power for our town's electric aggregation program is going to expire in January of 2021, and we are looking for the board's support to participate in a bid solicitation process to secure a new contract. And the second part of that is to see if the board is interested in supporting adding some renewable energy options that are above the state's minimum requirements for renewable energy. So the Energy Committee is really excited about trying to have the board provide additional options.
To watch the entire Selectmen's meeting on demand, visit westfordcat.org. Twinkie, a 6-year-old cat, who arrived at the Lowell Humane Society shelter in December and was featured on WestfordCAT in March, is still in need of a loving home. Here's WestfordCAT production coordinator Patty Stalker with more.
Although the Lowell Humane Society is closed to the public during the COVID-19 shutdown, they are still trying to find their long-timers loving homes. By appointment only, you can meet 6-year-old Twinkie, a cat we featured at the beginning of March. He's been at the shelter since December. Here's Marketing and Fundraising Manager Crystal Arnott with more.
Hi, Crystal Arnott here with the Lowell Humane Society. I'm here today with Twinkie. Twinkie is a 6-year-old domestic short-hair cat, and he's looking for a family to call his own. He's been at the shelter with us here for a few months now. He came into the shelter and he was extremely shy and fearful. We sent him into a foster home to get to know him a little bit better, and luckily he came right out of his shell and let us know exactly what types of things he likes. We have found out that he's a big fan of mouse toys. He loves to chase mouse toys all over the house, and he sometimes can be found carrying them around the house in his mouth. He'll request for play by bringing them to you. He's a very independent cat and very curious, but he is nervous in new situations, so his new family will definitely need to keep that in mind and let him adjust to his new surroundings at his own pace. He also really loves laser pointers and loves to chase those around the house and play with those. He can probably go to a home with older, respectful children. He doesn't like to be held or really kept tight, and he doesn't like to sit on your lap, but he does like to lounge next to you and be pet. He'll do best in a home without other pets. He's not a big fan of living with other animals. And we are looking for a home that has an established relationship with a veterinarian because he has a history of cystitis. It is under control now on a special diet, so he'll need to continue on that special diet to stay healthy.
Due to the COVID-19 shutdown, the shelter is not open to the public, so if you think you'd like to give Twinkie his forever home, contact the Lowell Humane Society to set up an appointment to meet him. Call 978-452-7781 or visit them at lowellhumanesociety.org. You can also find them on Facebook. I'm Patty Stalker, and you're watching WestfordCAT News.